Hi, my name is Jessica Lehman, and I'm here with,
Hi, I'm Alicia Miller.
and we're going to do an essential oils 101, so just like an introduction to essential oils. Normally we have a class of people here with us that we teach, but we decided to do one recorded so that we could send it out to those that can't make it to a class. So first of all, again, I'm Jessica Lehman, and a little bit of history about how I got started in essential oils is pretty simple. I just wanted to make my own lip balm. I'm very much addicted, and I probably have a tube of it in my, I have a tube of it in my pocket right now, constantly applying it, and so I decided that I wanted to make my own. So I did an internet search, and everything comes up, and it needs essential oils. But I didn't know what that was. I wasn't sure, I didn't know anything about them. So me being the person I am, I started researching essential oils, found several different companies, and quickly realized that Young Living was the company I wanted to go with. So that's how I got started with Young Living.
And I got started because I'm really into natural remedies, natural foods, and every time I would research a recipe for like a beauty recipe or something for my pets or my kids, it always included essential oils. And so when I looked into them, I found Young Living through Jessica, and I love them.
Yeah, so we have like a similar background story, but actually we didn't even know each other before essential oils. So a friendship came out of it. Pretty cool. All right, so just so you know, we're both holding scripts. It helps us keep track because there's just a lot of information, and it helps us stay on task so that hopefully we can keep this under 1 hour. That's all right. Just there's a white cat in there. I'm sorry. He's friendly. Anyway, we hold the script to help guide us. Also, if you ever decide to share your oils, we provide you with a copy of this so that it makes it easier for you to share. So there are many reasons that people get into oils. Some people do it to get toxic chemicals out of their home, to improve your mood or support your immune system, make your own natural beauty and cleaning products like us. So take a moment and just think about why you're watching this. Why do you want to get into essential oils? Before we get in too far, I am going to state that neither one of us are medical professionals. We can't treat, diagnose, or cure you. So the information you hear today is for educational purposes, to keep people healthy and well. This is an FDA compliant class, so no one can discuss any abnormal state of the body or any disease state. So you won't hear us talk about that. If we open up the comments in the video, if you comment that, it won't be allowed. We'll have to delete it. So we're here to help you to learn about what exactly essential oils are. So like I said, when I started, I had no idea. So we're going to tell you what they are, and then how you can incorporate them into your life, into your various body systems, and to make products in ways you never have expected. Whatever the reason you're here for, we've got an enriching class plan and a lot of information to pack in, so we're going to jump right to it. Is that you? No, that's okay. All right, so the very first thing we need to cover is what are they? So what are Young Living essential oils? For me, I know that nature has provided us with everything we need to survive and to thrive on Earth. The plants used for essential oils have been around longer than we have, and humans have been using their abundance in many ways, from the obvious like food and even to shelter, and then the essential oils for their various powerful applications as well. So what they are, so if someone says, what is an essential oil? They are highly concentrated aromatic essences of trees, shrubs, herbs, grasses, resins, and flowers. They're greaseless, so they're not like the oils you might have in your kitchen, like an olive oil or something like that, or coconut oil even. They don't have that greasiness to them. So they are the plant's natural defense and protective mechanisms. They work the same in our bodies as they do in nature, so that's how they work. They penetrate cell membranes and disperse into our blood and tissues. One drop has countless molecules that affect the body at a cellular level, which is crazy. Their purpose is to help support all of our body systems by keeping our bodies clean and our systems functioning as it should. So here I just like to, jump in. A lot of people do self-care instead of health care now. So this is something, these help to support us and keep us healthy. On average, each essential oil has hundreds of molecular constituents, with more being discovered each day. The key to producing a therapeutic grade essential oil, however, is to preserve as many of these delicate compounds as possible, because even the smallest compounds play an important role at arriving at the final result. And this is something that Alicia and I were just talking about. It's how important it is to know this background and how your oils are being produced. So just like a symphony, if you're into music, you know that the quality of music is dependent on each individual instrument coming together in harmony. So even if one instrument is off, it messes up the whole, symphony, and has a dramatic effect on the final results of what you have. Same with essential oils. So just to be very, very clear, they are not created equally. So like when I said I started my research and found a bunch of different companies, there's a reason that I went with this company, and they're pretty great. So just to tell you a little bit about Young Living, they are the oldest, most trusted, and well-respected essential oil company in the world. They have 25 plus years of research and experience, and we are the only essential oil company with our own farms offering a seed to seal guarantee. That's what sold me. I personally advocate knowing my farmer, and I live that philosophy daily. The seed to seal process is the heart of our commitment to purity and authenticity. From the time the seed is sourced until the oil is sealed in the bottle, we apply the most rigorous quality controls possible to ensure that you are receiving essential oils exactly the way nature intended, with as many molecular components as possible. So from the time, like I said, the time the seed's planted until it is bottled, and we'll show you some of those bottles in a moment, it's awesome. Young Living farms are completely open about their farming practices, and this you will find with other companies that they're not as open. Young Living is organic, sustainable, and are beneficial to the environment around them and the people they employ and are surrounded by. I hope all of you will take the opportunity to visit a Young Living farm for Harvest Sunday. They love for their members to be part of the seed plantings and encourage them to join in the harvest and distillation process. There are no pesticides or chemicals used on their farms. They have crews that hand pick the weeds. Members are totally welcome to help out, hint, hint. There is simply no other essential oil company with the pedigree and commitment to quality as Young Living. So that's a little bit about the company. And then if you haven't started taking notes yet, now would be the time, just so you have an idea of how you can use your oils and which ones we're going to talk about today, just to jot down some notes. So Alicia's going to take it over from here.
I'm going to go over how you can use Young Living essential oils in 3 ways. That is topically, aromatically, and internally as a dietary supplement. The FDA has labeling rules for dietary supplements and cosmetics. They do prefer to see these as separate labels, and the FDA asked Young Living to choose the primary usage that most people use an essential oil for, and that is what Young Living has included on the label. Since our essential oils have been traditionally used in all 3 ways, and due to the high quality of our essential oils, to keep it simple, start with the primary usage of your Young Living oil, and then go from there to see as you see fit for your family. So number 1 is topically, also known as transdermal. Essential oils are rapidly absorbed by the skin, which is not surprising considering the skin is our largest organ of our body. Applying the oils to your feet is actually a great way to absorb the oils into your body, because your feet have over 2,000 pores in each foot. So they have some of the largest pores on your body. You can also bathe in the oils. It is best to mix 15 to 20 drops with Epsom salt in a separate bowl, and then pour the bowl into the bathtub. And the second way is inhalation. What memory does the smell of freshly baked chocolate chip cookies evoke? Or how about a cup of hot cider or freshly cut grass? That's one of my most favorite smells. Scents are powerful, and the best and fastest way to reach the mood center is through our nose. So in less than a second, essential oils hit the limbic system and have the power to affect our mood. And I believe that since the first moment I opened my first essential oil bottle, oh, I couldn't stop smiling.
Yeah.
75% of American homes use synthetic air fresheners that contain numerous amounts of chemical agents that have been linked to cancer, namely formaldehyde. When you see the term fragrance, remember that it can include up to 300 toxic chemicals, but still only be called fragrance.
That's scary.
So scary, terrible. Formaldehyde is the #1 cancer-causing chemical and is what you are embalmed with at the morgue. So why are you breathing this in when you don't have to? You can use tenting, which is pouring boiling hot water into a glass bowl and drop in 2 to 3 drops of any essential oil for inhalation. Breathe in the vapors while covering your head with a towel over the bowl. And this is excellent for respiratory and emotional support as well. And then #3 is ingesting. You can also get benefits from ingesting these Young Living essential oils by putting them in an empty vegetable capsule and taking them as a pill. Because they are 100% pure with no synthetics, only using the best strains of plant material, Young Living essential oils are safe.
Which I'm going to jump in just really quickly. That's where we said that not all oils are created equally. So make sure that you do your research on that one.
Right.
Because Young Living, is the higher grade of oil. So there's a big difference between some of the others.
And other ways to ingest oils are to add a drop to your water. Lemon is a great choice. Or like I'm having here, Wellness Tea. It has a drop of lemon, copaiba, and thieves, and a teaspoon of honey. And it is wonderful with some hot water. It is so delicious. You can cook with the oils and add them into your food. Excuse me. So please refer to your bottle label and product guide to know if any essential oil is safe to take as a dietary supplement. Okay, now let's talk safety. You can put these oils in every orifice in your body except for 2 places, and they probably aren't the places you might be thinking. You should never put oils in your eyes or in your ears. Care should be taken to dilute oils that are hot to the skin. So if a oil ever feels hot, never try to wash it off with water. Remember, oil and water do not mix. What you should do is just dilute the essential oil with what is called a carrier oil and rub the area, and it will stop that excited feeling immediately. A carrier oil is a fatty oil like coconut oil or avocado oil. Look for cold pressed and organic in your health food store. Or Young Living also sells a blend called V6 oil. We use carrier oils to dilute our essential oils and make them easier to spread over a larger area, or to ensure we don't apply oils that are hot to the skin. And diluting does not reduce the effectiveness. It can actually make it last longer through time release. So, who here is thinking, which oils do I want to start with? Meet your starter kit essential oils. You have basics in your kitchen you use every day, right? Like salt, pepper, garlic, butter. These are the most common basic ingredients you likely reach for most often in your kitchen. It's the same with essential oils. The oils that we're about to take you through are what we recommend as the best way to get started to empower you to rid your home of toxic products. You can make some beauty and cleaning products, some wonderful products, and ensure your body systems are supported optimally also. There are 11 oils as part of the premium starter kit and a diffuser to use all of them.
All right, and actually while we're speaking of the diffuser, I'm going to show you that. It comes currently with the Dewdrop diffuser. So when you get this, it might be a little intimidating. How do I use it? So I'm just going to show you because it's super simple. So you will, it's very pretty too. So you'll take it out of your box, and then it comes with a little instruction manual as well that'll tell you how to use it and how to clean it, things like that. So let's see. And then it's got our cord in it. And hopefully we're close enough to a plug-in. I didn't plan that out very well. Alright, so you'll just plug it in the back. And then this top just kind of lifts off. And it's got a second piece that'll also just lift off. I'm not sure if you can see inside of there, but there's a little red dot, I guess. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But anyway, basically the red means don't fill it past that. So what you'll do is you'll fill it up to that line with some water, and then you'll put in your essential oil of choice. So what do we want to diffuse tonight? What sounds good?
I'll let you pick.
Okay. I'm thinking that if I can get this cord, I'm trying to look, we might have to get an extension cord.
There's one, but
Yeah, we might have to set it down. You won't be able to see it much. Hey Maybelline, could you give me an extension cord, please? There's one in my bedroom.
you should turn on the light.
Yeah, maybe so. It is kind of, we're losing the sunlight here, so we might flip on a light as well. Anyway, you're going to fill that up with water. You're going to put in your essential oil. So I've got a bunch here because I love them. So let's see. Should we diffuse some Valor?
Sure.
Okay.
My new favorite.
Yeah, this one's good.
All of them are my favorite.
They are.
And the first time that I got my diffuser, it seems like the instructions said to put 7 to 12 drops of oil in it, and so I put 12, and that was a little bit much. So I would recommend starting low with maybe even just 4 drops.
Yeah, and then you can always add more if you feel the need, but better to do that than to have too much in there the first time you use it.
A little goes a long way.
So we are going to start, normally at this point in the class, we would get our kit out and we'd pass them around and let everybody smell them and try them out. So that's the one thing that's tough about doing a video is you can't do that. I personally, when I got mine, I went back and re-watched the video that was given to me. That's the one. I rewatched the video with my kit, and then I went through and smelled them as I learned more about it
Can we
again.
plug it in here or back here?
Let's take the one back here.
Okay, I can get it if you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Maybelline, we'll need the jug of water out of the kitchen too, if you don't mind.
Okay.
That's my daughter Maybelline. She's a great helper, and she also loves her oils. Okay, so we're going to go around. This is the what your oils will come in. Very pretty. And this is actually a picture of their lavender field in Mona, Utah. Very gorgeous. We will go someday. And then you've got your seed to seal on the front there. And you just lift it up. And it's got a couple different compartments, I guess. So the first, hopefully you can see that all right, you're gonna pull this out and there are your oils. And they are beautiful. This is such a pretty box. So you've got them all in there, and then you can actually make this into a stand. So I typically just leave it in this and stand it up in my house on display at all times. You gonna fill that up for us?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it back here.
Then you also get in the side here, I don't want to drop everything out, but over here you're going to get a lot of, that's good, and we're going to put Valor in today, tonight, or else we're getting into evening. You get a bunch of paperwork over here that might not seem as fun as your oils, but don't miss out on this because it's got some great stuff. It's got the Love It, Share It. It has a welcome booklet. Tells a little more. We mentioned their seed to seal, so there's a packet that'll help explain that. Then you get essential oils at a glance. So it tells you all of those oils that we're about to go over, a little bit about each of those. I just hung this on my refrigerator. I have another one. Then you get a Young Living roadmap in there. This is pretty cool. And it tells you the different ranks. So if you decide to share, similar to what we were doing, it tells you how to get there. And then at the bottom, it shows what all of their farms are. So that's pretty cool.
I'm such a nerd, I love that part.
Yes,
That's
me
one
too.
thing that
That's one of
sold
my
me on
favorite.
Young Living, all their farms, and that you can go to the farms, that they're organic and sustainable.
Definitely.
Where's the button?
It's in the front.
Oh, this one's right here.
Oh, I think you put it on the low side, but that's okay.
So then you just push the button.
It's not working.
Honey, you gotta turn the light switch on. Remember in this house to turn the lamp on. Okay, and then also in it comes with some other stuff, but I'll wait to go over that until the end. I think we talk about that some. Okay, so the first one we're going to get out here is lavender. And I'm gonna sniff it even though you can't because it smells delightful.
It's the most fun
There we
part.
go, there's our diffuser.
So you
Ooh,
push it
pretty.
once and it's a pretty light and it turns on. If you push it twice, it
And
turns
then-
the light off.
And
But it still
diffused.
goes.
So you can use it at night
And then
without
if
the
you push
light
it 3
bulb.
times, it turns off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it with the light 'cause
Yeah,
it's really pretty.
it is very pretty.
Here, let's put it up front.
Okay,
I'll put it next to the oils.
there we go. And you just slide this, I don't know if you saw her doing that, you just slide those back on after you've added your oil.
Mine is
All
a little
right,
easier
thank
to
you,
make because it's
Maybelline.
just.
Yeah. Okay, so lavender, now I've got my script down here.
Pen?
Thank you. All right, this one's called the Swiss Army knife of oils because it is one of history's most celebrated and versatile essential oils. It's also one of the safest essential oils and can be applied undiluted to the skin. So some of the benefits for this one is you can diffuse it for a comforting and calming scent. You can unwind by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath. You may diffuse for a fresh, clean scent and to eliminate odors. Or you can actually complement some of your favorite shampoos, lotions, or skincare products with this one. So there's also a diffusing combo called Refresh and Renew, and that is a mix of lavender and frankincense, which we'll talk about in a moment.
I love lavender. What do I not use it for? Everything. Love it. And I used to not like the smell of lavender before.
I didn't
Getting
either.
Young Living
I didn't
oils,
either.
it gave me a headache. But now I love it. So we want to move on to peppermint?
Yeah, let's do peppermint.
Should we get it out? and
Yeah,
smell
let's
it?
sniff it.
It's the most fun one to smell. So this is peppermint. Very.
Sniff too. We'll get happy.
Here's the lid. Nice. It chills me out. I love it. So Young Living peppermint oil is so potent and pure that one drop delivers the effectiveness of 26 cups of pure peppermint tea. These oils are potent, so a little goes a long way. And the primary benefits of the peppermint, it supports your gastrointestinal system comfort, promotes healthy bowel function, enhances healthy gut function, maintains efficiency of the digestive tract, supports normal digestion, and may support performance during exercise. Some examples of recipes are my favorite that Jessica always makes, some peppermint chocolate truffles. They're to die for.
Yeah, the recipe for those is homemade mommy.
Why did
I
you
forget
put
if
it
it's
in the
dot-
description?
We can.
Dot
HomemadeMommy.net, I believe, but you can just Google homemade mommy peppermint truffles and you'll find it.
They're wonderful. Peppermint hot chocolate. Just put a drop in your hot chocolate. Breath spray, peppermint shower cleaner scrub. It's awesome.
Thanks,
I just
yeah.
like to just smell it. Just
That's me too.
put it in my diffuser necklace and smell it all day.
All right, the next one we have is lemon. This one is, I mean, we're gonna say this with all of them, they're all
Yeah.
awesome. But this is also one of my favorites, and I'm a big fan of the citrus smells. So,
I am too.
will you leave that on, because we're losing light?
Just only the top one.
I know, but we need all of them, I think. Thank you. Okay, so lemon is, Young Living's lemon is cold pressed from the rind of the lemon, so it's not from the pulpy acidic juice. And as you know, the vitamins and nutrients are actually in the rind itself. So make sure, we talked about earlier about how you can add lemon to your water, which I do often, but when you do that, you want to make sure that you use glass or stainless steel. If you use a styrofoam or plastic cup, you'll end up with the water in your lap because the lemon will actually eat away at the cup. But don't worry, that's actually what makes it such great support for the cells in our body. It's actually scrubbing them clean. So these, lemon includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene. It enhances the flavor of foods and water, and it is a key ingredient in Thieves and Ningxia Red, which we will talk about both of those. So some example recipes here. One of my favorite is a natural goo remover. So for example, my lovely daughter Maybelline, actually I don't think it was her fault, I think it was my cat's fault. We had out some like flyers, basically some junk mail that we got on our kitchen counter. And our cat, when we have a glass of water, he just likes to come and bat it over. Just like, oh, you left that out. And so we knocked it over. And we left it, we didn't know, it happened while we were sleeping. Back up, honey. It happened while we were sleeping. So we wake up the next morning and there's just this puddle of water over it. And we lift it up and it had basically, it was the magazine or whatever it was on the countertop.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
so the ink was like stuck on it.
Yeah. We tried to spray and different cleaners and things and it didn't work. And we took lemon, I actually have a video, I was like, I'm gonna try this, and I recorded it. And lemon took it right off. Like it was not even there. It was
I
pretty
have a
cool.
spot that's been on my counter for years like that.
You'll have to try it, yeah.
Ooh,
Like also kids love stickers and they stick stickers to
Yes.
everything and they've got that little gooiness left, so lemon for that. It's great for your like a DIY glass cleaner, wood cleaner, sink scrub, grout cleaner. I actually just made that one the other day and
Oh,
cleaned
nice.
the grout in our bathroom. So lemon is awesome.
And I just want to say that I can smell the Valor now in the diffuser. It is amazing.
Yeah, unfortunately Valley doesn't come in the,
Right, but
it's definitely like a go-to after the kit, the next one.
it sort of reminds me of a sweet wild blueberry. Anyway, frankincense is next. Frankincense.
Mom, you know how you said that they can't smell it?
Uh-huh.
The only way that they can is if they buy the starter kit.
That's right, yes.
Unless they like have magic powers and
Unless they have magic powers.
Frankincense is a very valuable and sought after oil. It was more valued than gold during ancient times, and only those with great wealth and abundance possessed it. I'm sure you've heard of it in the Bible. Frankincense has a visual tightening effect on the skin and may benefit older, more mature skin. So you can diffuse it during meditation for grounding and purpose. Use it for massage after an activity. It may help smooth the appearance of healthy looking skin, and it includes the naturally occurring constituent alpha-pinene. Some examples of recipes to use is a face serum with lavender, which I think Jessica makes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I believe it is the way I made it. There's tons of ways to make it, but I made it very easy. It only took me about 2 minutes. I think I used an ounce of sweet almond oil, an ounce of, oh, how do you say it with the J?
Jojoba.
Yes. Oil. Then I used, I think I used 2 drops of lavender, and I used a little more frankincense. I think I used like 4 or 5 drops of frankincense and just mixed that up, and that's what I use now as a face moisturizer in the morning and at night. So.
And her skin is glowing, as you can see. I need to make it. And you can also use it as a face wash. An example to combine it with Stress Away, which is another oil that comes in the kit. They call it Good Day.
Okay, so the next oil is copaiba, and it is the one that Alicia mentioned that she's got in her wellness tea there. So we'll give you that recipe again in just a moment. Little sniff there. Copaiba is tapped from a tree like maple syrup in South America and is distilled like frankincense. It contains the naturally occurring constituent and you'll have to say this for me.
Beta-caryophyllene.
Yes. Thank you. And it
It's a
has
big
been,
word.
it's been extensively studied for its ability to modulate a normal body's response to an irritant. So some of the primary benefits of copaiba is that it promotes wellness. It may be an important part of a daily health regimen. You can mix it with honey and warm water to create a tea. And then it also supports the nervous system, the respiratory system, and the musculoskeletal system. So that wellness tea, again, is very simple. It is 1 drop of copaiba, 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of thieves, a teaspoon of honey, and hot water. And speaking of thieves, that's our next oil.
Thieves and copaiba is such, I love the smell of it. It's such a soft, muted, sort of like spicy scent. Thieves. Smells like Christmas. Amazing. It's one of Young Living's most popular for sure. Most people have heard of it. It's inspired by the legend of 4 15th century thieves who were actually spice traders. They were covered with an aromatic blend of botanicals and found them to be supportive of their immune systems. Young Living's one-of-a-kind blend is formulated with pure clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus essential oils based on this legend. Thieves blend can be found in many of Young Living's most popular products. We have several of them here. And is a safe, natural cleaner. There is a whole line of Thieves products including oral care, hand wash, a household cleaner that you can use on literally everything, such as fruit and veggies, your dog, counters, windows, mirrors, and it does not smear, and toilets, all in one cleaner, and it makes your house smell amazing, and it is good to smell. It doesn't have the formaldehyde in it.
And I always think on that one because that's what I use now. I only use Thieves cleaner. I've gotten rid of all my other cleaners. And we have hardwood floors in here, and as you have seen, I have a little girl, so I feel comfortable after I mop, and also like animals. That we talked about how absorbent your feet are. So if she's running around barefoot after I've mopped, even a little while after, she's absorbing that. So I actually feel so much better about using that than what I used in the past.
And your pets walking on the floor and then licking their paws, you don't want them licking anything toxic. And this is good. It also supports a healthy immune function. It may contribute to overall wellness when taken as a dietary supplement. It contains eucalyptus radiata essential oil, which may help maintain a healthy respiratory system when taken as a dietary supplement. It includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene, like the lemon did. Includes several other big words. And clove, which was used traditionally as a spice for flavoring food. Some examples of recipes: you can add it to food or beverages to enhance the flavor. Add a drop to hot drinks to add a spicy zing. It sort of reminds me of like the spices that you would put in an apple cider. That's what it reminds me of. Add 1 drop of Thieves to 2 drops orange essential oil as a refreshing flavor to complement your favorite beverage. Add 1 drop to a cup of warm water as part of a wellness regimen.
Yeah, and that the orange and the Thieves is also a really good diffusing combination. So Thieves was the first. There's single oils, so those are the ones we covered first, and then there are blends that have multiple oils within them. And so Thieves is one of those, and our next one is Panaway, and she's got it over there. When we talked about safety, we talked about hot oils, and Panaway is one of those hot oils that you'll definitely want to dilute. This one reminds me of like, I don't know, icy hot or something.
It's a lot of people's favorite when they first open.
Yeah, it's good. So this one's a blend of 4 oils. It's got wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. This is a best-selling blend that was formulated by D. Gary Young, who is the founder of Young Living. You can apply topically after exercise. You can add it to a carrier oil and apply to the neck and back for a soothing aromatic experience. It does have a stimulating aroma. And it's really good for a post-workout blend if you mix Panaway and lavender together.
The next one is purification. It's a blend of 6 oils. Right here. Yeah. Lemongrass, rosemary, lavender, melaleuca.
Melaleuca.
Yeah.
Alternifolia. I learned
Which
how
is
to say that one.
alternifolia. I'm like, which is tea tree oil, myrtle, and citronella, and it reminds me of just lemongrass.
It is very, yeah, it does, yeah.
It's the cleansing effect of purification, helps cleanse and neutralize mildew, cigarette smoke, disagreeable odors like cat urine, hotel rooms, paint odors, and odors in clothes and shoes. You can add it to the V6 vegetable oil complex to complement a soothing and relaxing foot massage. I should do that. Diffuse to freshen air and eliminate odors. Put a few drops on cotton balls and place on vents in your house, in your car, in closets, in your husband's shoes. Add to Young Living bath and shower gel base, or 4 drops to a cup of Epsom salt for a soothing foot soak. Add to distilled water in a small spray bottle and use when traveling to freshen the air. Add to animal scents product to moisturize skin and improve appearance for healthy looking skin. Apply topically to enjoy the outdoors annoyance free. Includes the naturally occurring components cineol, nerol, and germanol. Adding a couple drops of purification to your washing machine helps keep your laundry fresh. And some ideas for recipes: you can make a carpet deodorizer with 20 drops of purification and 1 cup of baking soda. You can make homemade deodorant, which I use now, and it really, really, really works.
Yes.
It's amazing.
I do also.
My husband was shocked when he used it. A room spray with 5 drops of purification, a pinch of salt, 2 ounces of distilled water, and you can also put it on your wool dryer balls. Add it with lavender, and it makes a fresh and clean diffusing combo.
All kinds of diffusing combos. All right, the next one is Digest. So I've already pulled that one out here. This is also a blend. It's got 8 oils. It has tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. And a lot of people, when they smell this one, they really smell the fennel, I believe is what stands out in it.
Yeah.
The first time I smelled it, I wasn't a huge fan. However, I kind of enjoy it now. So that's how it is with a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it almost grows on me. So
I'm not a fan of the smell of it, but using it, I'm a fan.
Yes. Okay, so this one you can add to a gel capsule. You can add 2 drops of Digest and 1 drop of peppermint to water for a stimulating beverage. And then, I don't know if you knew this, but the use of phenols date back to the ancient Egyptians. Used with every meal to support a wellness regimen. You can use it as a dietary supplement in water when traveling abroad. And it supports the digestive system, the excretory system, and the nervous system. And a lot of people like to put 2 drops of Digest on their tongue after each meal to help with that digestion, and it is called the after dinner mint. So that's Digest.
And next is RC, a proprietary blend, unique blend of 10 oils, including myrtle, eucalyptus globulus, marjoram pine, Eucalyptus radiata, Eucalyptus citriodora, thank you, lavender, cypress, black spruce, and peppermint. A lot of people love that one.
I do too. Yeah, this is a good one. We use this a lot. Earlier you mentioned tinting with the
Yes.
hot water. We use it for the tinting where you
Yes,
put the towel over
it sort of reminds me of the smell of Vicks,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all natural. And you can rub 3 drops on your feet before bedtime. Add to V6 vegetable oil complex to create a spa-like soothing atmosphere with massage. Rub on feet or chest before exercising to uplift and inspire. Diffuse to create a comforting aroma, and it includes some naturally occurring components, compounds. And some people use it as a chest rub. You can put equal parts RC and frankincense with a carrier oil, or you can add 5 to 10 drops of it in a cup of Epsom salt, and it's like an at-home spa.
Nice. Okay, so I hope mine's in here because I use it a lot. So those are the 10 oils that come with the kit, but Young Living is awesome, and so they threw in a bonus oil. And it is Stress Away, so it'll actually come, it's not in with the rest of these here. Our lavender didn't get placed back. I'm not sure what we did with lavender, but that's okay. So Stress Away is going to come in this box here. And this is one of my favorites.
I'm so sorry that you can't smell it right
I
now.
know. It is awesome.
It's wonderful.
So they say this is the oil to have with you when you're grocery shopping with your kids.
Exactly.
They, at the winter harvest this past year, they spent 3 hours learning about this oil, Stress Away. And there's actually a bunch of science behind how it was formulated. So they weren't just like, oh, let's throw in this stuff. Like it's amazing what is behind that. So it's truly amazing at helping you with everyday life stress, which sadly is a thing that is normal for people now. So diffuse it, breathe it in through your nose, put it on your wrists and neck, anywhere. You know, I keep it. We're going to talk about this, but there's actually a roller ball in here, and I have mine on my Stress Away, and so I keep it with me in my purse. And you know, when I'm at work, when I'm out, wherever, I'll just rub it on as needed. So
my 5-year-old daughter loves Stress Away.
yeah,
That and
that's
lavender are her favorites.
This one it's a blend, and it has 6 oils in it. It has copaiba, which eases the feeling of being hyped up. Has lime, which smells like a margarita, and those certainly aren't stressful, and they're very uplifting. Octo tea, which is calming and relaxing. Vanilla essential oil, reaching for the ice cream cone when stressed out. Vanilla will help snap you out of it. Cedarwood, which helps you take deep breaths. And lavender, which, as you probably know, is super calming. So that's our bonus oil. And then we have got a couple of extras in here that we'll go over. Do you want to tell them about Ningxia Red?
Sure.
Okay.
It also comes, 2 samples of it come in your starter kit. It's the Super Drink. This is Young Living's super fruit supplement made from wolfberries from the Ningxia province of China and supercharged with Young Living citrus essential oils. Just a 1-ounce shot of Ningxia Red supplies the body with vital antioxidants that provide a natural energy supply. This drink was developed after Gary traveled to the Ningxia province of China in search for cultures with vitality and longevity. He found it in the Ningxia wolfberry. All of the Ningxia Red singles are in 2-ounce sizes, like those, which makes them so convenient, easy, and ready to travel. Chill, shake, and drink.
And I'll pause you for just a moment. When I first got my kit, these sat there forever, which I keep these to show and share. But when I got my original kit, I had no idea what to do with them, so they just sat there. Make sure you refrigerate them, like it says, to chill them. They'll taste so much better. And then the stuff will settle in there. So before you drink it, you want to shake.
I just drink mine right away without refrigerating
But
it
you
or
want to
shaking
shake it up pretty well, and then you can enjoy. But some people
enjoy
are
mine.
like, I'm nervous to try it, but I love the taste.
love it.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the balanced ingredients make Ningxia Red a whole body nutrient infusion for health and wellness support. It gives energy support, supports normal cellular function, contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many natural antioxidant processes, supports good health and overall wellness, supports whole body health support, normal eye health, delivers citrus essential oils containing D-limonene, a powerful component in citrus oils, formulated from exotic fruits. Powerful formula includes wolfberry, which is touted for its health benefits, helps prevent against oxidative stress, and it's a healthy daily supplement. Some favorite Ningxia Red shots is the Daily Wellness, which is a drop of thieves and lemon and copaiba in your Ningxia Red. A Wake Me Up, which is peppermint and lemon, and a digest support, digest, and lemon.
All right. Just quickly, I set up some of these while she was saying that, but the rest of the things that come in here, it's really cool because if you decide to share, or even, you have a family member that you're like, oh, they could really use this oil. It comes with these little cards that you can give them, and so it's got the title on the outside, and then it gives you an explanation, kind of what we told you, and then it tells you how to use it down there. So you can give them a sample and a card, and you don't have to worry too much about explaining. So it comes with those cards for each of your oils. I think 2 of them actually, 2 of each card. And then you get little samples. So you can give them a card and a little sample, and I believe these are 10 drops. I think, I could be wrong, but I believe these are 10 drop samples that you get. And then they also give you a little packet of bottle, like these adorable little bottles to share. So if you think they need more than that sample, you can give them, and you can see I've handed out a couple of mine already. So those come with it as well, which makes it's a beautiful kit. All right.
Because it's like opening a Christmas
It
present.
is, it's very exciting.
A wonderfully wrapped Christmas present.
All right, so let's see. How do you get started? So I'm going to go through how to actually do this. Normally when we have a class, we would kind of walk people through this, but I'm just going to read through our script so that you know what it looks like. As a wholesale member with the Premium Starter Kit, which is what we just showed you, you will receive a 24% discount on all products that you order from Young Living via your virtual office. There are all 3 types, which we'll talk about, can start with the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. There's no obligation to sell or buy. The 24% off retail discount is just a benefit of being a wholesale member. So that's probably the most common question I get is, if I'm a wholesale member, do I have to sell? Absolutely not, you do not. There are no monthly minimums, which is awesome. Just about everybody who's enrolled in our organization has started with the Premium Starter Kit. It includes 5 milliliter bottles of each of the 10 oils we talked about, and the Stress Away bonus oil, which we also mentioned. Plus a couple servings of Ningxia Red, an antioxidant drink, and you get the beautiful diffuser here. Let's see, plus tons of samples and sample bottles for you to share with your friends or put small bottles in your purse on the go. The whole kit is worth over $300, but it's only $160 with the Dewdrop diffuser. There are other options to upgrade if you want a different diffuser, but with this one it's only $160, which is a steal basically. So wholesale members are already set up to earn an income, so you can start sharing right away. I didn't share for about a year because I was one of those people that absolutely not, I'm not going to do this. I just want my oils for me and my family. However, I love sharing. Like, this is where my passion is now. So if you're interested in that.
Rude that you kept it to yourself.
I know. It's amazing the people who, and it's funny because the people that do get kits always tell me, they're like, I wish I would have gotten this years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know, me too. Okay, so anyway, we talked about the types. So I'm going to tell you those 3 types of people. Type number 1 is going to say, no thanks, I don't want to share health and wellness with anyone right now, but I do believe these oils are for me and I want to try them to see how my body responds. That was me at first. Type 2 is, I need to think and consider and understand this business better. I want to learn more about sharing with others. Home Business Success Bundle is for you, and that of course, if you are serious about getting more info. And then they have a free 30-day boot camp that you can try. So if you're like, I really like these and I would like to, earn a little extra income, we can hook you up with that free 30-day boot camp. And then type 3 is like, yes, I see potential here. I'm ready to start sharing immediately. I will be at the next, I need the next steps so that I can get some professional training. And yeah, you're ready to just get started. So try and think, if you're 1, 2, or 3. And basically that is, our oils. There is one last thing that I'm going to share with you, and that's if you fall in love with them, which you will, You can get on something that is called Essential Rewards, and it's like a frequent shopper thing, like any other store you go into and they ask you if you want a rewards card. It's kind of like that. You earn the first 6 months, you earn 10% back on your purchase. 6 to, is that right?
Yeah,
After 6
6
is
to
15%. 6 to 12 months is 15% back that you earn. And then after your 12 month on Essential Rewards, you earn 20% back, which is crazy because you're already getting a 24% discount. And I'm the type of person that likes a hot deal, so I'm just like, yes. So that's pretty cool. And we can give you, we're actually going to start doing more tutorial videos. So pretty soon we'll have one that we can share with you on step by step how you can sign up. But you will go to youngliving.com, and then you're going to want to become a member. You want to make sure there's the option for retail. Retail is not the way to go. Like, it's really not. You want to make sure you select that wholesale where you get 24% off, because that adds up. I mean, think about getting a 10% off coupon somewhere.
And there's no strings attached. There's no yearly fee or anything like that.
Yeah, and we're not going to hassle you or anything like that. So it's pretty awesome. So you will go there. It'll ask you to put in your information, and then it's going to ask for a member number. So I'm going to give you that really quickly, and we'll put it in the comments as well. My member number, do you know yours? Okay. My member number is 1646552, and then
Mine is 2660102.
and again, my name is Jessica Lehman.
And I'm Elisha. I said Miller earlier. I'm Elisha Miller Page.
So we'll post more videos on, going a little more depth about Essential Rewards and how to sign up and things like that. Let us know what you'd like to see, and we'll create a video for you and post it on our YouTube channel. So I think we're good. Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck with
Thank
your
you.
oils.
Bye.
Bye.